Norway was more than a place on a map for us. It was a dream, a promise of adventure. In the summer of 2022, we packed our bags, jumped in a car, and set off to explore the Lofoten Islands together. It turned out to be one of the best decisions we ever made. We started our trip in Tromsø. We spent just one night there. We had a quick stroll around the city. From Tromsø, we took a ferry to Harstad. The ride was calm and gave us a taste of the amazing landscapes we were about to see. So, Marco, how is the coffee?
Nice. With the milk, it's nice. But I need another one.
After arriving in Harstad, we rented a car, and our road trip began. Few hours later, we finally reached a charming fishing village where time seems to stand still. The beauty of immediately struck us. Colorful cabins set against the mountains and serene waters. It was incredible. We rented a fisherman's cabin for the night and celebrated for making it this far with a toast.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
We made it. We spent the afternoon exploring local museums and delving into the rich fishing culture and the lives of the fishermen. It was the perfect start of our trip. We got up early the next day, eager to explore more of the Lofoten. Our next stop was Reine, a charming fishing village with rich history. Since the 16th century, Reine has been an important fishing hub in Norway, particularly famous for its cod and stockfish. Reine is surrounded by some of the best hiking trails in Lofoten, leading to beautiful beaches and scenic viewpoints. We decided to go to Bunes Beach. We took a ferry from Reine to a small village of Vinstad. From there, we hiked for a little over 1 hour. Once we arrived at the beach, we felt like we had stepped into a different world. One of the coolest things about being in Lofoten in June is the midnight sun. It's always daylight. This gave us so much time to explore. So next we decided to climb Reinebringen. It's not an easy hike, 2000 steep steps, but the view from the top, absolutely worth it. Another brand new day in the Lofoten Islands. Our experience at Bunes Beach was so good that we decided to set up our tent right next to the beach. We chose a camping spot in Ramberg, which was perfect for resting and recovering our strength. We needed it because we had a special hike planned for that day. Kvalvika Beach, one of the most iconic beaches of the Lofoten Islands. How are you feeling? We started our hike with excitement and full of energy. The trail to the beach is generally easy and perfect for a day trip. As we progressed, the weather took a sudden turn. The wind picked up and the sky darkened, making it hard to see the path ahead. Despite the challenging conditions, we pushed on, and for our luck, the weather started to clear up the farther we hiked. We finally made it. The first view of the Kvalvika beach took our breath away. The white sand beach and the turquoise water surrounded by the dramatic mountains. It was a sight we would never forget. It was just us and nature in its purest form. As we started heading back, the realization that our trip was coming to an end began to sink in. On our final day, we explored Nusfjord, a picturesque and historic fishing village. Its preserved architecture and rich history made it feel like stepping back in time. For our last night, we found a nice campsite with a panoramic view of the Lofoten's landscapes. With the midnight sun, the experience was so magical. We ended our trip marveling at the midnight sun and overlooking the islands. This magical moment was undoubtedly one of the highlights of our trip.